Live from Ball State University. News for the campus community and all of Delaware County. This is Newslink, Indiana.
Good evening and welcome to Newslink, Indiana. I'm Brandon Pope.
And I'm Jillian McNulty. Thank you for joining us.
Ball State Dining has taken a big step this year in going green with their Green Dining Challenge for the month. And they found a way to make it more relatable to our generation. Kelsey Baker is live from the atrium with more. Kelsey?
We're known as a generation of hashtags and selfies. Ball State has found a way to go from this to this.
Week 1, tweet a selfie recycling an item from your tray. Week 2, tweet a selfie with a reusable mug, tumbler, or water bottle. Now it's week 3. Tweet a selfie dining with metal flatware instead of plastic. It's Earth Day today, but BSU's dining staff have taken the entire month and Twitter by storm. The 5 favorite pictures sent to Ball State Dining receive a free lunch or dinner coupon. Austin Asel, a resident assistant, not only sent in a picture, he was one of the winners.
I was like, hey, I use a tumbler cup. I should tweet at them. So I tweeted at them a funny picture of me drinking out of it with the hashtag MugMugBSU. And they tweeted back at me, and I won.
All over campus, Going Green initiatives for this month are in place. For some students, it's just for the prizes, but for others, it's more than that.
If students were more conscientious about it, especially on college campuses, it would really make a difference because anything can help and everything helps.
You have the rest of the week to tweet at Ball State Dining with the hashtag #MetalOrBus. Live in Muncie, Kelsey Baker, Newslink, Indiana.
Thanks, Kelsey. On the official Earth Day site, there are reportedly more than 1 billion of what they call acts of green. The goal is to reach 2 billion.
Parking on Ball State's campus can be a hassle, especially if you don't have a parking pass. However, recently students and faculty with parking passes have had to change their normal routines. Newslink Indiana's Hunter Petroviak has the story.
Improvements on Ball State's campus have also led to fewer parking spots. Construction on the new planetarium has closed one of the restricted parking lots. Recruiting operations officer Wes Russell learned his lesson the hard way.
Well, it's very frustrating because, first of all, we want to do the right thing. And so we pull into a parking lot. I pull into a parking lot that says yellow and blue, and without even knowing it, you back up and you're in all of a sudden a blue section, so you receive these tickets.
Staff from parking services told Russell that if the lots near his building were full, that he could come here into the football stadium, park, and take the shuttle. Parking services is also changing the way you register for a parking pass. Instead of going to the parking services office, you register online. Ball State student Jacob Walsh says while the online registration is a good idea, they need to make sure they're prepared.
It'll make it a lot easier because it's a lot easier just to have 10,000 people apply online or something in regards to going to the student center, having 10,000 people wait in line.
Parking might be changing and drivers will just have to adapt. In Muncie, Hunter Petroviak, Newslink, Indiana.
Thanks so much, Hunter. If you have questions about the changes to parking, you can reach Parking Services at 765-285-1208.
With the semester running down, students get the chance to impact the professors for years to come. Newslink Indiana's Mackenzie Clark will tell you how. Mackenzie?
With less than 2 weeks left in the semester, students want to enjoy the warm weather and get out. The last thing on their mind is additional work. The university has been encouraging students to complete their course assessments through emails and a 2-day hold on their final grades. But for some students like Juan Beredes, the incentive just isn't enough.
I'm halfway in between deciding if to do or not.
Contrary to popular belief, course evaluations can make a difference in the standing of a professor. I spoke with Marilyn Buck, the Associate Provost and Dean of the University College. She explained evaluations are not only seen by a particular professor, but the college as well.
Used for individuals that are in the tenure process, as well as for making determinations as to whether or not faculty receive promotions.
Each evaluation takes roughly minutes to complete and can be accessed with your Ball State username and password.
And I'll ask them whether or not they've completed their course evaluation forms, and they said, well, no. And I said, that was your best avenue to provide feedback.
The evaluations will be available until Saturday, May 3rd. If not completed by that date, students cannot view their final grades until May 9th. Mackenzie Clark, Newslink, Indiana.
Now that the choice to do the evaluation is optional, Ball State University says that they have the potential to change its future. Now let's talk about our now. A little bit windy, I must say.
It has been a little bit windy, but at least today we had some sun.
Yes, correct. And we're actually going to have sun for the next couple of days right now. As you can see, we had, for a high temperature, we currently had 60 was our high. But as you notice that we're going to be having 50 degrees as our current, with winds out of the north at about 17 miles per hour. It's going to feel a lot cooler. It's going to feel like 44 degrees, and that's because of those winds coming out of the north. But coming up here in a little bit, I'll let you know about what to expect if we're going to have any rain showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, and we're going to be seeing some warmer temperatures. But I'll have that for you in just a little bit. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Nick. We appreciate that. Two high school rivals are uniting. Find out what they are doing to help the community transition.
And Ball State students are creating a new musical. Find out the details next.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
I don't know what's happening. Start a new chat. What did I do? Okay, wow. That is so weird.
Hey! Hi!
Oh my gosh. Hi! God, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm so nervous. Gia, you're so big. Come closer to the camera. Wait, now you're in my face. That was so good.
Enroll today. That's what we're here together to say. Enroll today. Take care of people for goodness sake. There's a plan for every budget, so don't accept defeat. Now you can get covered and still buy me treats. Enroll.
The new world of healthcare is here to stay. Do something for those who care about you. Enroll today.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
This is Newslink Indiana.
Welcome back to Newslink Indiana. In less than 1 month, Muncie's Southside High School will close its doors for good. The school is consolidating with Muncie Central. Campaigns around the city have started to raise awareness of the benefits of the merger, and some Ball State students had the opportunity to be a part of the One campaign. Newslink Indiana's Robert Connett is live with more. Robert?
Members of a Ball State communications organization had the opportunity to meet 2 NFL players and shoot a TV commercial with them right here at the Muncie Fieldhouse, as efforts continue to promote the advantages of One Muncie.
Muncie Central, Muncie South.
Members from Ball State's Cardinal Communication in the Holden Strategic Communications Center got the opportunity to create a commercial that promotes the changes coming to the Muncie community schools, as Muncie Central and Muncie Southside will consolidate at the end of this school year. The spot features a graduate from each school that has gone on to play in the NFL. Junior Haley Turk was a part of the video team and says a lot of teamwork played into the project.
So the Cardinal Com team came together and we went to the Muncie High School where we brought the 2 football players, and we one of our students on our team wrote a script out for them to do, and then we put together the video. So we went to the school field, the field house, and brought together the two football players. They kind of interacted and talked about the benefits of the One Muncie campaign.
According to Turk, Cardinal Communication takes on numerous assignments from clients during the school year, but creating a commercial with professional athletes was one of the most fun tasks that she has done in her 3 years here at Ball State.
They seemed really excited to be a part of the project, and they were really eager to be a part of the video. We had them for about 2 to 3 hours, and they had no problem, taking the time out of their day and traveling to come back to Muncie and do it for us. It was a little nerve-wracking to work with NFL players, but it was a good experience overall to be able to, say that I've done that and also do something really great for the community.
So let's get excited, Muncie. This is a huge step, a step towards a stronger community for generations to come.
Let's prove to surrounding cities and states that we can come together as one.
One Muncie.
Now, fun fact, Brandon Gorin, the Southside grad, played for the New England Patriots from 2002 to 2006. He won 2 Super Bowl rings. Reporting live in Muncie, Robert Connett, Newslink, Indiana.
Thanks, Rob. Tying in with the consolidation of the 2 schools, Muncie Central announced their new boys basketball coach tonight. Find out who will be leading the new-look Muncie Central Bearcats later on in sports.
Ball State describes immersive learning as the hallmark of education. Students at the Virginia Ball Center are experiencing that this semester as they work to create a new musical. Newslink Indiana's AJ Brammer has more.
In theater, many new works take years of hard work to come together. This new work took a strenuous 15 weeks. Students involved in a Virginia Ball Center immersive learning course have been hard at work creating songs, writing a script, and composing the music for a new musical, If You Don't Outdie Me. The project is the brainchild of Department of Theater Associate Professor Jennifer Blackmer, who will become the University Director of Immersive Learning on May 12th. Blackmer says immersive projects go beyond what classrooms have to offer.
It's stressful, but it's also really exciting because there's a culmination to the work. It's not just, I'm writing a paper, I'm turning it in, I'm getting an A. It's, I am working with my peers, I am doing this project, I am presenting it in front of people, and they get to respond to it, so it's like a conversation.
Blackmer brought 15 students together for the project with different majors such as theater, creative writing, even philosophy. Blackmer says that having students from different backgrounds and perspectives can only make the overall experience more valuable. The project allowed students such as senior acting major Sarah Paradise to step out of their typical studies and explore something new.
It's been nice to pursue something that I wasn't sure I ever was going to be able to pursue in this way, and so I've been able to sort of bring together my acting brain and my writing brain and, my creative person brain and make it all one big thing.
The musical focuses on a photographer visiting Nashville, Indiana in 1917 and his interactions with the locals of Brown County. In Muncie, AJ Brammer, Newslink, Indiana.
Thanks, AJ. Students will present their first stage reading of If You Don't Outdie Me at 7:30 p.m. on May 1st in the Choral Hall of the Ball State Music Instruction Building.
Now, time for a look at headlines from around the area on Ball State's source for online news, The Daily. I'm Sage Driver. The Daily News asked the winner and the runner-up of Mr. and Mrs. Ball State how they lifted their way above the competition. The Daily News will go into detail about how they trained and prepared for the event. For the last couple years, students have created their own sustainability major. Since this has become such a recent trend, Ball State has added their own sustainability major to the list offered to students. A new study has been released that proved Delaware County is vulnerable to ammonia. Ammonia is mostly created by farmers. It is important to hold these people accountable for the amount of ammonia they emit to the air. For these stories and news from Newslink, WCRD, Sports League, Ball Bearings, and The Daily News, go to bsudaily.com.
Well, Jillian, it seems that Mother Nature cannot make up her mind when it comes to the weather.
Definitely not. Will the temperatures continue to rise? Find out when we come back.
The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto-sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good? Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
This is Newslink, Indiana.
Welcome back to Newslink, Indiana. Now, I know Nick said something a little bit earlier, maybe about some potential thunderstorms in the forecast. I'm not sure. I know a lot of people may not be excited about rain, but I personally love a good spring thunderstorm.
Yeah, well, let's find out here on this Earth Day what our Earth has in store for it. Nick, what we got?
Well, this is kind of interesting here, folks. First off, I want to let you know that I'm going to take this back a little bit old school right here since it's Earth Day. As you can see for our almanac right now, we had a high of 58 was our temperature with a low of 44. We had 64 was our average with 53 being our low. We set a record, if you can't see this, it was 84 degrees Fahrenheit back in 1985. And then a year later, our low temperature was only 25 degrees. Now, folks, if you can expect that tonight we can see winds coming out of the north-northwest at around 8 miles per hour. It's going to be a lot chillier because with those winds coming out of the north-northwest, you could expect temperatures to drop into 33 degrees, which is going to be our low temperature. And expect also we have a freeze warning in effect until 7 a.m. Tomorrow you can expect to see by 8 a.m. 38 degrees will be our high temperature. And as we move into the afternoon, you can see by 12 p.m. 56 degrees will be our high temperature. And looking at 4 p.m., you can see 60 degrees. So here's what's going on for our 7-day outlook. As you can see also, Thursday expect 68 degrees. 49 will be our low temperature, but we will expect to see mostly sunny skies. And then by Friday, you can see 72. We'll see a lot nicer conditions, no wind. It'll be sunny. But by Friday night into early Saturday morning, you could expect to see maybe a rain shower or a rumble of thunder, but nothing significant. 58 degrees will be the high temperature on Saturday. And then by Sunday into the next couple of days, the chance for showers is going to be up there, but temperatures will be mild. So it'll be a fair day.
It looks like a good start to the weekend. I mean, you know, with Friday in the 70s and sunny, that'll be really nice, and then maybe get a little bit chillier in there.
Yeah, you definitely get a chance to maybe warm up or cool down a little bit, you know?
No. Have fun on Friday because, yeah, those temperatures will be very nice and it won't be windy. It'll be a perfect day to go outside. But then Saturday, it might rain maybe here and there too into the afternoon, but only time can tell right now.
This is a great excuse to maybe stay in and get some studying done before finals week happens.
Ain't that right?
So up next, the Indiana Pacers try to recover from Saturday's playoff loss.
And the golf team honors a former coach with an annual tournament. That and more on Newslink Sports.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
You wanted to be a teacher when you were little, but things changed. Teaching didn't seem that cool anymore, so you decided to become something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Amazing things are happening in teaching, so it's time to put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
This is Newslink Indiana.
Welcome back. I'm Casey Miller, and this is Newslink Indiana Sports. Let's start tonight with the action that's currently underway. The Pacers taking on the Hawks in Game 2 of their first-round playoff series. Now, all season we followed the Pacers' quest for the top seed in the Eastern Conference, and despite a late-season slowdown, the Blue and Gold were able to edge out the Heat for the #1 seed. But now, after a shocking Game 1 performance, the Pacers find themselves trailing in the series. Coach Frank Vogel was forced to make some adjustments for tonight's game in Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Now, the Pacers trailed early on, but a late-game surge has them up 92-67 over the Hawks with under 7 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. So the Pacers looking good and hope to even out the series at 1-1. Well, the 13th-ranked Ball State men's volleyball team will take on Lewis tomorrow night in the semifinals of the MIVA tournament. That game is over in Romeoville, but I promise there is no love lost between these two teams. The match pits one of the nation's best offensive teams in the Lewis Flyers against the Ball State team that plays stellar defense. Senior Matt Lesky leads the MIVA in blocks, while David Ryan Vandermeer has the most digs per set in the conference. The Cardinals and Flyers squared off twice in the regular season, and Lewis got the best of Ball State in both meetings. The Cardinals are riding a 5-match winning streak into tomorrow's semifinal, with their last loss coming in 5 sets to the same Flyers team. To get to this point, the Cardinals knocked off Lindenwood in 3 sets last Friday in Worthen Arena. First serve for tomorrow's semifinal match is set for 8 p.m. The Ball State men's golf team finished second place today behind Toledo in their annual invitational named after former coach Earl Yestingsmeyer. The tournament at Delaware Country Club has been named after the Hall of Fame coach since 2001, but this was the first time it's been held since Yestingsmeyer passed away in January. Ball State coach Mike Fleck and Toledo's Jamie Brose both played under the tournament's namesake, and it seemed only fitting that the two teams took first and second place. Ball State's Albert Jennings led the way for the Cardinals, finishing in third place at 5 over par in the 54-hole event. And today also marks the somber 10-year anniversary of Pat Tillman's death in a 2004 friendly fire accident in Afghanistan. Corporal Tillman had been an NFL defensive back before he turned down a contract extension from the Arizona Cardinals. Instead, he enlisted in the Army in the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks. In 2004, news broke that he was killed by enemy fire during his second tour of duty. But then the story changed. The Army said it turns out he was actually killed by friendly fire from other U.S. troops who thought they were firing on the enemy. In honor of the fallen soldier, the Pat Tillman Foundation awards scholarships to military veterans. And Jillian, as you touched on earlier in the show, Muncie Community Schools just announced that former Union coach Jeff Holloway will be taking the reins for Muncie Central basketball. Holloway is a Muncie Central grad who led Union to 2 sectionals in the past 4 seasons.
Wow, big step for one Muncie.
It's exciting.
Exciting new announcement. Good to see those 2 schools coming together and getting things started so fast. You know, thanks a lot, Casey. Appreciate it.
Coming up next, a Ball State student is auditioning for a chance to be in the spotlight.
And the Boxcars Band are returning to Muncie. Find out when after the break. Stay tuned.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Thank you, dear. Well, you're very supple. It's like I was at your age. Back then, I was a sex expert. Used to call me the buttered biscuit. I know about birth control, too. So you can ask me anything, baby.
Bedsider.org has birth control information and a lot more. And it's...
Have you had sex in this car yet?
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year, I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future.
My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer.
Do you wear this?
I don't know what's happening. Start a new chat. What did I do? Okay. Wow. That is so weird.
Hey! Hi!
Oh my gosh. Hi! God, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm so nervous. Gia, you're so big. Come closer to the camera. Wait, now you're in my face. That was so good.
This is Newslink, Indiana.
Entertainment, I'm Megan Melton. It's the chance of a lifetime for Ball State student Lauren Hall. Hall is in a contest to receive a makeover by a styling team, a voice lesson, and a one-on-one audition with the voice casting director. In order to be eligible for extras, the Voice Boot Camp experience, Lauren needs your votes. You can vote for her on the extrathevoice.rally.org and search for Lauren Hall's video. Shifting perspectives, pushing boundaries, and sharing movement in a new light will be components of the Design and Dance program. The Ball State Dance Theater Spring Concert is this Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. This dancing will be combined with elements of design, and the performance will be located at the University Theater. Tickets are $8 for Ball State students, and you can contact the University Theater box office for more information. This Thursday at 7:30, the Boxcars Band will be jamming out in Bruce Hall. The members have numerous awards and also performed with popular bluegrass artists. These 5 men have a unique sound, and the band is quickly gaining popularity. Tickets in advance for Ball State students are $5 and $10 at the door. Don't miss out and order your tickets from the box office today. For your Newslink Indiana Entertainment, I'm Megan Melton.
Thanks, Megan. Nick, let's take one last look at the temperatures.
Yeah, what's going to happen is on Thursday it's going to be 68 degrees and it'll be mostly sunny. And then by Friday you can expect 72 degrees. Might be a little windy on Saturday, but also at the same time too, you can expect cooler temperatures with 58 degrees being your high temperature. And then after that, it's going to probably be raining for the next couple of days. Those temperatures will be in the upper 50s, lower 60s.
Gonna get some rain, get the umbrellas ready to go.
Yeah, I get it prepared.
I got my jumbo one. I got
your nice big umbrella.
Oh, I'm a big guy. I gotta cover the whole circumference.
You gotta cover the shoulders, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I use the big golf umbrellas even around campus. So I make sure I stay dry.
Mine's a good medium size in between that. Well, you guys, happy Earth Day to you all.
Yes, same to you guys.
Great Earth Day show we got going on. That's all tonight for Newslink Indiana. For Aaron D. Arman, I'm Brandon Pope. Be sure to watch tomorrow night at 9 p.m. right here on Cardinal Vision.
And for Nick Fauser and Casey Miller, I'm Jillian McNulty, and we're coming back for more news tomorrow night at 9, and you should too. Until then, have a great night.